Right before chemistry class started, my teacher pulled me aside and asked, "Are you sure you want to be in school after what you did yesterday?" I looked at her confused. After I did what? Mrs. Giuseppe's face went pale, and she took a step back like I'd said something horrifying. The entire class went silent when she opened the door for me to enter. 23 pairs of eyes tracked my movement to my desk, and I swear I could hear people holding their breath. Gretchen's seat was empty, right in front of mine, and her three best friends were staring at me with this mixture of disgust and rage that made my stomach drop. "Predator," someone whispered behind me. I spun around but couldn't tell who said it. My hands were shaking as I pulled out my notebook, trying to act normal, even though nothing about this felt normal. After class, I practically ran into the hallway trying to catch my friend Joey. "Dude, what's going on? Why is everyone acting weird?" He actually flinched when I grabbed his shoulder. "Don't play dumb with me," he said, his voice cold in a way I'd never heard before. "What you did to Gretchen was messed up." "What did I do to Gretchen?" My voice cracked because I genuinely had no idea what he was talking about. Joey just shook his head and walked away, leaving me standing there like an idiot. In the cafeteria, this sophomore girl I'd never even talked to walked right up to me. "You should be ashamed of yourself," she said loud enough for everyone nearby to hear, then turned and left before I could respond. My appetite was gone, but I sat down anyway, pulling out my phone to text Gretchen and ask what was happening. That's when I saw she'd blocked me on everything: Instagram, Snapchat, even Spotify. My stomach was in knots as I spotted my best friend Rory by the vending machines. He'd know what was going on. He always knew everything, but when I called his name, he pretended not to hear me. I jogged over and stepped right in front of him. "Rory, please, just tell me what I did." He wouldn't even look at me. "The fact that you're pretending not to know makes it worse. Everyone saw it. Multiple people recorded it and put it on their private stories." "Recorded what?" I was practically begging now, my voice getting louder. "I don't remember doing anything to Gretchen." "Yeah, sure," he said, pushing past me. Real convenient. During fourth period, the school intercom went off. "George Jones, my name. Please report to the counselor's office immediately." The walk down that hallway felt like a death march. Kids were pulling out their phones to record me walking by. Someone actually said, "Dead man walking," as I passed. Ms. Louise, the counselor, had this expression like she was about to deliver terrible news. "We need to discuss the incident with Gretchen yesterday." "What incident?" I practically yelled. "Everyone keeps talking about something I did, but nobody will tell me what." She tilted her head, studying my face. "The things you said to her. Multiple witnesses have come forward." "But I don't remember saying anything bad to Gretchen. We barely even talk." "This isn't something you can just pretend didn't happen," she said softly. "Gretchen's parents have been contacted. The principal wants to see you." My legs felt like jelly walking to the principal's office. When I opened the door, my mom was already there, crying into a tissue while my dad sat with his jaw clenched. A security officer stood in the corner. "Mom?" She looked up at me with tears streaming down her face. "How could you do this? We raised you better than this." "I don't know what I did." I was crying now too, frustrated tears burning my eyes. "Please, someone just tell me what I supposedly did." Principal Seymour's voice was grave. "Gretchen and her parents will be here shortly. Then you'll have to explain yourself." We sat in horrible silence for what felt like hours, but was probably 10 minutes. Then the door opened and Gretchen walked in with her parents. Her eyes were red and puffy, and she wouldn't look at me. Her mom had her arm around her protectively, while her dad looked like he wanted to murder me. "Now then," Principal Seymour said. "Gretchen, please tell us exactly what happened." Gretchen's voice was shaky. He asked me if I wanted to kiss, in front of everyone. And when I said no, he said it would taste amazing, and if I didn't say yes, he would force it down my throat. The room exploded. Her dad jumped up, my mom gasped, but I just sat there as the memory suddenly crashed into my brain like a lightning bolt. Yesterday, after school, making up a chemistry lab. "Wait!" I shouted over everyone. "I offered you chocolate. I had Hershey's Kisses." The room went silent. Gretchen's face went white. "I was eating Hershey's Kisses while doing makeup work." The words tumbled out desperately. "I offered you one. I said, 'Want a kiss?' And when you looked unsure, I made that stupid joke about forcing you to try it because they're really good. I was talking about chocolate." Mrs. Giuseppe was called in. I handed her my backpack, and she pulled out my bag of melted Hershey's Kisses that I'd left there the day before. The security officer pulled up footage of me in the chemistry room after school with the bag of chocolates clearly visible. Gretchen's face crumbled. I didn't see what it was, I thought. "I'm never eating chocolate again."